Hello everyone. Let us now discuss today's LeetCode POTD problem 1422 maximum score after splitting a string. So here we are given with the input of a string and we need to output the maximum score. So let us take the first example 01101. Let me write it over here. So 01101. This is the string they are given with. Now, we need to split this string into two parts so that we need to split this string. Let me write it over here. Split the string and find the maximum score. Score is the score is the number of zeros zeros to the left plus number of ones to the right. So this is how you find out the score at every split. So we need to split the string. We need to split the string and find the maximum score. And here the score is the number of zeros to the left plus number of zeros to the right. So let us do one thing. Let us take this string. Split at every index. So we are given with 0 1 1 1 0 1. Let me split it. Sorry, one thing. Let me split it over here. Here, if I split it here, the score will be, so the score is initially it will be -1. So what I will be doing is, if I split this over here, the number of zeros to the left is 1. The number of zeros to the right is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 to the right and 1 to the left. So 4 plus 1 will be 5, which is greater than our score. So change that to 5. Change that to 5. Now, uh, let me split it at this index. So the score is, till now the score is 5. So if I split it here, the number of zeros to the left is only 1. The number of the number of ones to the right is 3. So 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 3 plus 1 will be 4, which is not greater than 5. So leave it over here. Now, 1 minute. If I split it over here, right? If I split it over here, then what are the number of zeros? The number of zeros are only 1. The number of ones to the right is, here it is 1 and here it is 1. So 2 to the right, 1 to the left. So 3. 3 is not greater than 5, so leave it. Take this, split it over here. The number of zeros to the left is 0. The number of ones to the right is 1, which is 2. So it is not greater than 5, so leave it. Here, the number of zeros to the left is 2, and here 1, and the number of ones to the right is 1. So 2. Now, till here we can split only till here. So the score till now maximum is 5. So I think you got the intuition. Correct. I think you got this intuition. So we need the only the ones here. We just need ones. At this time, at this split, you have 4 ones, and when you got here, we just need whether this is 0 or 1. But if it is 0, then we will increase the number of zeros to the right. So let me tell you the intuition. We'll be storing two integers. The first one will be initially zeros. It is 0, and once it is 0. Now you have 0, 111, 0, 1. So the ones initially are 0. What will I do is I will iterate through this string and count the number of ones, just the number of ones. I will just count the number of ones initially. So let me do that. 1 minute. You have 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1. So the number of ones initially are 4. Let me write it over here. The number of ones initially are 4. So, but what will I do is I'll be I'll be iterating from 0 till n minus 1 till here, because I cannot split after that. This is the last split. Now, if I get 0, if I get 0 here, the number of zeros to the left are only 1. So I will increase the 0 by 1. But the number of ones are still 4. So what will I do is the number of ones to the right are still 4, and the number of zeros to the left are 1. So till here, the score will be 1. Here zeros are 1 and ones are 4. So the score will be 5. Now let me take this and split it over here. Sorry, split it over here. 1 minute. Sorry. Now I am splitting it over here. So what are the number of ones to this right? Till now you got 1 0, but here you got a 1. Here you got a 1. Now what are the number of zeros to the right? Just 3 zeros, right? Only 3 zeros. You got a 1 here. So the number of ones to the right are 3. That means the number of ones will decrease to 3. So the number of ones to the right is 3. That means if you get a 0, increase zeros, you need to increase zeros. But if you get a 1, then decrease your ones. I think you got the intuition. Just now I'll be writing the algorithm. So what will be the algorithm? Let me write the algorithm here. The first thing, as I said, iterate and initialize the ones, just once. So we'll be initializing ones is equal to 0 and zeros is equal to 0, and iterate the string and increment the count of ones. Now after that we need to split till here, that means n minus 1. So initialize n is equal to size of string. Now iterate till n minus 1. So we are iterating till n minus 1, and at I If you get 0, increment the count of zeros. But if you get a 1, decrement the count of what? The count of ones. Now, I think you missed a point here. Initializing, sorry, maximum score as -1. Let it be -1 initially, and for every iteration, the current score will be 0. Now, after decrementing or incrementing the zeros, the current score will be ones plus zeros. So after iterating till here, we will be returning our maximum score. So this is the algorithm, and this is how the intuition will be incrementing the zeros. If you have a 0 at the current index and decrementing the ones, if you have a 1 in the index, and you will be changing the ones and zeros and the maximum score till now. And so this is the input given as a string. We need to output the maximum score, and this is the code that I created. 0 should be initially 0, 1 should be 0, and if C is 1, the character is 1, increment the ones, and then score the size. Maximum score is -1, current score is 0. So I will be iterating till then -1. If S of I is 0, increment the zeros, else decrement ones. The current score will be zeros plus ones, and maximum score is maximum of maximum score comma current score. So return the maximum score. This is how we write this code. So it beats, like, I don't know, should I consider this or not. So thank you.